Hey everybody, welcome back to my beautiful beaded journey. I'm Willow, and I thought I'd get on here because I've been thinking about these different shell beads. I think this is mother of pearl because I believe this is mother of pearl. I don't know if you can see the glitz and shine in that, but it's really pretty. So I wanted to use this to, this was for breast cancer at one time. But looks like better things has gotten to it. It's what happens when you take and you don't take care of your jewelry and your charms. This ugly pitting and stuff starts setting in, and there's nothing you can do with that. It doesn't come off. Such a shame, but it is what it is. So I would like to take some of these and create some new bracelets with them. I'm really inspired to do so. So what do we have here? Oh yeah, here is a couple of them big stones I told you about. I'm hoping to wire wrap later. And here's what came in. My gold lobster claws came in, and my gold bead covers came in. And I found I have a few gold charms that we might be able to use. So I got some jewelry trays here because I don't want to just dump them all out, which, you know, I am famous for. Just to dump them out, make a mess. So I'm going to try a little bit of this and see how it goes. Oh, it's a chilly, chilly day here in Florida on the Gulf Coast. I like it when it's warmer, but I'm grateful for what we get. Gratitude is what pays off. Now here's some brown. Let's just put that in there. And here's this larger mother of pearl. Try that. And then I want to try, this is that brown, but then we have this one. So, all right. Now I know what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to cut these apart, and these are different sizes as well, but I think it'd be okay if I put them in the same. So let's get this. Oh, one shot already. I think I'm going to take all these off at once. I'll lay them up here so we could get to them. We have to remember that one was broken, so when we come across that, we're just going to have to discard it. And then I want to use this one. Those are really so pretty. I cannot reuse this charm as this charm is all pitted. It was not taken care of, and that's a shame, but that's how it goes. Yeah, they ran the bead through this one. So I don't know if we'll be able to use this one. Let's just set it aside because they glued the bead inside of it. Now let's get a bead wire. Perfect. Oh no, you're not running on me like that. You did that before. There we go. You stay on there. I'm not fighting with you like that again. Okay. So how we want to do this? I want to start with these smaller ones. Maybe put one there. Then that goes that. Where does that go through at? Oh, I see. So this way. And you? Which way does it go through for you? That way. So you two will line up. Like this. I wonder if I have any yeah. Here. I don't see anything really calling to me yet. Got those ones. Maybe these. Try a couple of those. So that's going to go like that. And I know I don't want to put, okay. Wow, these are hard to open. Fingers aren't working today. It's kind of cold out here. And you can probably hear my chimes in the background. I wonder if I put 3. Mm-hmm. That looks kind of pretty. You've got to see the beauty lying there. You have to imagine it because it's there. My dear friends, it is definitely there. Okay. Good. Turn this around. Awesome. Okay. Not going to have enough to, so I'm wondering if we move this down and we just drop another one in here. Tilt you up, move you down. Come on now, don't do that. But there we go. I think that's going to do it. I think we should just bead this up and see how it goes. Okay, I'm just going to beat it up. I think that's the best thing to do. These little, I think they're mother of pearl or else they're shell. I don't know. You can't see the true beauty on this camera because I don't know how to do that for you. But these are just absolutely stunning. I wish you could just see that. They're just beautiful. But I need to quit playing and get to beading, huh? I keep thinking they're going to fall off the back, but I got a bead thing there so they don't do that. Ah, almost spilled them. Where are my bent pliers? Here they are. This is going to be a pretty summer bracelet, especially for Florida. Hmm. Seems like we could use something. Maybe just a little something in between each of these. I'm wondering what. I got to think a minute. Putting this here is great, but I think I need something more in between there. And I may not be able to use all these. So what if we take a big one out of each? That's going to leave room for something else. And I do want something in there. Something, I just don't know what. Wait a minute. I don't want no more balls. Mm-mm. You see what I'm saying? I just need something else. And I think these balls, what do you think? Would those work? In between there, 1, 2, 3, 4. Try. I have nothing to lose. If I don't like it, I'll just take out a few to begin with. Yeah. I don't know. But I think we need something more here. These are pretty. Hmm. No. Now let's try this. Okay. Let's beat her up and see how that looks. Get more birds over here chipping away. Maybe. We'll see. I have to admit, I love the crazy shapes of these shells. They're just crazy. And I think that's what makes them beautiful. See that? That's what makes them beautiful, is the crazy shapes. So we're getting this beaded up. So I had a little vision. I think it was a vision, an idea. So I remember my mom having one. I don't know if anyone else may have, but it was like this metal stand and it held these teacups, and then it would hold the teacups on little hooks, one on each side, and then the little plates would slide in there. Oh, my mom had one, and my mom was not a tea drinker, nor did she serve tea. But she would have guests over for coffee in the afternoon. She was a coffee drinker. Those are not the same. I need to get some more of these. My mother was a vivid coffee drinker. But she could also be, in the day, very elegant on how she did things. So she would have this certain little, she had a couple teapots that she would use for coffee pots when people would come over. And she would pull out one of those little sets. And they were just, you know, they were sweet. I think each cup held about 6 ounces of coffee. And the teapot held enough to fill each cup one time. So she would have a cup of coffee with them. And then she would, but she would have coffee made in her Mr. Coffee. And then she would pour coffee into her little coffee pot from the Mr. Coffee. So she would get about two of her little pots from one fill up of Mr. Coffee. I'm going to take this one off. And anyhow, I thought about 3, take you off, and you just end at 3. So I think this is going to work. Okay, I don't need to put these on. So I thought about that stand because the hooks on this stand were similar to this. They would come across and go up, and then the coffee cup would just slide on there. So that's what I was thinking. I'm going to see if I can find one of those vintage stands without the coffee cups. And I'm going to use them to take the bracelets and hang them like this from their toggle bolts. Their toggle, round toggle, or their lobster claw, because it would slide on there and it would just hang there. And then you would have several bracelets hanging. So that's an idea I had. I seen it and I thought, oh, that would be so cool. So it is something I'm going to try. So let's dig out a couple of these. Okay. And I'm only getting out 2 because I also want to do one in gold. I was never a real big customer of gold, but I decided, what the heck? I love beader jewelry, and it spices it up. So why not? So okay, gotta open these up. And then there's this. This has got something caught underneath my nail. I felt that. Check that out in a second. This can come all the way up here. Get my squishies. Better trim that. What? Okay. Uh-oh. Let me turn that. Okay, where's the setters? Perfect. Perfect. Yep. Now let's do this other end. That is pretty. Little Florida souvenir maybe, if you like Florida. I love Florida. I'm not crazy about the humidity in the summer, but being from where I come from and what they have right now for below zero, snow, um, yeah, I love Florida. We're at 50 some degrees and I'm bundled up. Seems like all you see is my pink hoodie or one of them because it's cold here. And I work outside. I work outside because I have a small house. And my husband remotes in to work um, as a mechanical designer. Remotes in all the way to Cincinnati. I do this. I have my store, I have my Etsy shop, and I have my tarot and bone readings. So his job is the breadwinner, and so he has to have the internet where I'm doing mine just on my phone. Then I'll upload it later this evening. So on my own, I come out on my lanai, and I love to be out here in nature anyhow, because I respect the rest of my family and what they have to do. And my son's home too, till he goes to work this evening, second shift. Okay, now what? These. I need one of these and one of these. And one of these. Okay. I'm going to lock myself in a minute, I think, if I can remember what I done with it. So bear with me for one moment. Mm-hmm. Nope, don't know what I done with it. So if I don't know what I done with it, I can't chase it down. Let's see. Mm-mm. Well, I declare, I thought I put it up so I would have it for today. And you know what? I put it up so well, I don't know where I put it. And that is a willow thing. Well, I've held this up long enough, so I guess I'll just come on back. Because, oh, no, looky, there it is. Ta-da! So I say these are uncomfortable because that's the reason why. Yeah, ooh, that hurts. But let's give it a try. We'll give it a try. See, that just is not going to work. I'll try it. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, so but see, it keeps falling off of me, and that's what I don't like. Okay, try this. Seems to where it wants to ride. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, we'll try it. Now, how far? Well, that's perfect length. Let's hook this and see how pretty it is, shall we? Look. I think these would turn to lay flat against your skin. That is, I didn't think it was going to be that pretty. Wow, I'm impressed. It really is. Are you ready for round two? Okay, let's do another one. I do want to do it a little bit different in this. I don't want them to be the same. And let's do a gold one with the blue. So how many do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do I want to do a pair of earrings to match? How would we do that? If we was going to do earrings, how would we do earrings? I need to keep the beads on this side and the tools on this side because, as usual, making a mess. But we could do, oh no. Okay, let's try. What about we done one of those? I need to get a beading. We got some, I don't want those. Didn't think I'd be doing earrings too. And I don't know if I will be. I just don't know if I'm going to like this. Huh. Okay, that's cute. No, needs more. Hmm. Let's see, we'll see. How's that to go along with that bracelet? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if we take 4, that's going to leave that. And I really don't see what that can be used for. So no earrings. I'm just going to make another bracelet. Let's try this. We need to work here. So let's put 3 here, right at 0. You seem to be the biggest. So we'll put you in the center. Gold. I want to take this to gold. I thought I had gold balls. I do. What are you thinking? You seeing the vision? Is it there? Another pretty one, huh? Okay, let's see where this is going to go. Wait. Did I take them out already? No. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, not enough. Crab apples. I really want something. Okay, what I was thinking is I really want something to put down in between here. But maybe not. Maybe that'd be too much gold. Too much brassy gold. And I thought I had. I'm going to look. Mm-hmm. I like that things disappear the way they do when you have them 1 minute and they're gone the next. I don't know. I swear I grabbed them and I brought them out here, but wherever they went, I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to go ahead and try it like this. Maybe it will work. I was hoping to put, maybe I think maybe that might be too much though. Yeah, let's just do it this way. That might be a good thing that they're not here. We'll see. And if I don't like it, I will redo it. You know what? Yeah, these work better. Well, you can't blame someone for thinking about it. Wording how, wanting. Yeah. I can't believe this. These beads with someone else's trash. You've seen them in that nasty case. Ugh. Those nasty bags. And then here we are. We're creating some beautiful pieces of jewelry out of them. You know, that's what I mean about being grateful. Things like this occur, and you just know how blessed you are. How much spirit and the universe and even the Holy Spirit is looking upon you, shining bright. It's part of that everyday magic. And someone thinks of you and brings this to you and says, hey, we have this. We're going to throw this. But we thought first you might like this to look through this. And you go, thank you for this. So then you take this home. You set up your phone. You jump on there with this. And you say, hey, everybody, look what was just given to us. Let's look through this. And as we go through this and that and this and that, and we're like, ooh, no. And we're like, look at this and this. And then we turn around and we say, ooh, well, we're going to make this, this, and this from this, this, and this, and that. And then here we are sitting here, and we are making this from this, and this, and this. And they will go into my store. I just think we're blessed. I just think, yeah, it's a blessing. It's part of that everyday miracles, everyday magic. And I'm grateful. Oh, but do you know what else I'm grateful for? You. I'm grateful you're here. I don't care if you're here for 5 seconds or 5 minutes. Thank you for stopping in. And if you're here for the duration, a big thank you. Just makes me feel good. You validate my journey. You validate me. And I hope I validate you. Hope I acknowledge and validate you. Because you are so important. What a better place we are to know you. What a better place for us that you are here. What a better journey for us that we know you. And there is still a life ahead. Many, many wonders ahead. Many wonders ahead. So what do you think? Do we think we got that? I think that fit right in there, and I think that is a beauty. And I really do like that. You know, these bracelets could be stacked. Look at this. Those could be stacked. Excited. Okay. Let's bead this up. We need the gold. Okay, so you have to bear with me a little bit. I've got a lot of crap out here. If you've seen this mess, you would say, oh my God, that girl is a mess maker. But do you know what? When I get off these videos, every bit of it is cleaned up. And every bit of it's put away where it belongs. But when I create, I am messy. I am messy. That's why I got used to working outside. Mom would say, out. Go to the porch and do that. And so I had a little table set up on the porch. She actually set up for me, my blessed mother. And I would go out there. And you know what was cool? She had two lawn, we had a porch swing, but Mom also had two lawn chairs out there. And between these two lawn chairs set this it looked like it was a wicker basket, but it was actually like a plastic. And you could raise the top up to store stuff in. And Mom turned it on its side. And she put a little flower rack on the inside of it so it looked like it made shelves. So it sat between the two chairs. And had flowers on the top, and Mom would set her godforsaken ashtray on there and her cup of coffee. And then behind the other chair was do you guys remember the TV dinner tables, the fold down TV dinner tables? Well, it was one of those. Oh, I got the wrong pliers. That sucker flew. And I would pull that out. Now our patio had a roof over it, had a real nice roof over it. But I would pull that dinner table out. Now I want you to think of something, okay? My dad, he cut the legs off of that fold down TV dinner table to fit me sitting in one of the lawn chairs. And they were study lawn chairs. They weren't just the ones you can pack up and take with you to events and stuff. These sat on the porch, patio, an outdoor patio set actually. And where my mom turned that little storage thing on its side, I could open it up like a door. And in it, on the shelves were art supplies. Mine. And she did that for me because she would tell me, take it outside. Now, when it was really cold, she would let me, 9 times out of 10, I was allowed to bring in my little table and my art supplies, and I would watercolor. And I was horrible at watercoloring, and I'm not much better today, but I still love it as much. And my colored pencils and things, and she let me work in there. Now that skipped a little bit. When that comes around, I need to tighten up a little bit more. But I got used to going out on our front porch, and our front porch was elevated. So I was used to going out on the front porch and creating things out there, because I would cut paper and I would paint. And it was only allowed to be watercolors. But somehow I would make the biggest messes that you could imagine. I think it all just came naturally. And my mom would say, Missy, Missy is her name, Missy, Missy is her name. And tease me, lovingly tease me over the messes I'd make. But when I was done, and if she was here to tell you, she would, when I was done, I would clean every bit of my mess up. And that's how I am to this day. I have a work table sitting over there, and I have this event table. And this is where I also hold circle. So when I'm done today filming and making jewelry, it'll all get stacked up the way it's supposed to. What will go in the house will go in the house, and what goes over on that event table will go over on that event table. Because I have totes and stuff over there. And no one's ever bothered anything out here. What's valuable goes in the house, but like the beads from that tote and stuff that we went through, yeah, those things sit out here. And I'll come out, and if I feel like doing something, I really don't want to pull a whole lot out, I'll look through it first. See if there's something there I want to do. What are you thinking? What you thinking? You ready to get the ends on this? I think we are. I think I better close stuff up before I send it all over the place. Okay. Yeah, I don't even care for those, so I'm just going to set them aside. What am I looking for? What you looking for? Do you know? Well, I will need these. And I'll need one of these. This is what I'm looking for. I always set it over here. One of this. Good. Try this again. Oh God, she's out. I already heard her. Too early in the day and it's too cold. I started a video the other day. You'll never see it. I deleted it. And I was like 40 minutes into it. And all of a sudden she comes out there and she's mad at somebody. And, oh, I was embarrassed. And so, I was trying to go on and, I thought, okay, if she quits, I can probably edit that out. She did not quit. So I ended the video. And she went on for another 30 minutes or so where I was just sitting out here waiting for her to stop. So I quit. I just cleaned up my mess and went in the house. Well, actually, I went in my house until she was gone. Then I came out and cleaned it up. Because, yeah, I want no part of that. There's no reason to be like that. There's just no reason to be like that. That didn't work, did it? That did, but it's hurting my thumb. It's the reason why I wanted to use this. There we go. Those are beautiful. And if you don't mind mix matching your jewelry tones, your metal tones, that would be pretty. Now see, I wouldn't mind wearing these two together. I think they just add flair and pizzazz. Those are gorgeous. Okay, so we made the blue shells on these. So I think I'm going to stop here with this because there's some things I need to take care of on the inside. But these blue shells turned out beautiful. And I'll probably come back in another video later and do some brown. And then we have these shells as well. Now I know I'm running out of these big ones. But that's okay because we still have some little ones. And I just think working all these in together and using these up, I think this is a good idea. These are great. These are just so pretty. In my shop, that would go anywhere from, I don't know, $8 to $12. I'll just have to think upon how I want to do that. So there you go. I thank you for joining me. I want you to look at this. I didn't notice this at the time, but look. We've got 2, we've got 3, we've got 4. 2, 3, 4. So I don't know. That's cute. I'm not going to change it. I'm going to leave it. It'll still look pretty on the rack when I find the rack that I want to use. So I'm just going to leave it like it is. It's a happy mistake. It's going to stay. So thank you for joining me. If you will, please like, subscribe, and notify. Share and comment. Most of all, comment because I really want to know what you think. What do you think of my beautiful, remove these. What do you think of these beautiful babies? Aren't these just gorgeous? And I know these will be pretty to wear. I know they will because they'll turn away from your skin like that. So there you go. These are the ones we made. I'm trying to work on the length of my videos on some of them. I can't promise that will be a success because I like your company and I like creating with the idea of sharing it with you. So there they are. my gold tone and my silver tone, shell, and mother of pearl bracelets. Thank you for joining me on my beautiful beaded journey. Please, please, please stay forever magical, and I'll catch you soon, my friends. Blessed be.